everybody. This is Tai. I'm gonna say that first because I'm alive and well, and I just want y'all to know that, like, I made it. I made it out of the sickness. But this is the black alternative. My bad. Introduce yourself.
Nigga, damn. Oh, I thought, okay, this is Gio, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
And we are back. Tai was like half dead the last time, so that's why.
I was like 85% dead. Really thought it was gonna be a whole last 100, and I was telling my mom and dad, I'm ready. I was like, I'm ready to call it. Just fucking get shit ready.
But this nigga had the flu. Is you talking about?
You can still hear. I still got a cough and stuff, but.
Well, this is good. We're happy to have you back. Ty was like, you can still record the show. You could just get a stand and like, why would I do that?
I know it wouldn't have the life that it has when I'm on here, but
who else am I gonna get to do the show with?
Somebody semi-decent. They won't be better than me, but I mean, literally anybody who can talk. You could have got your brother. Sterling could have been out here.
Are you fucking serious? Shit. I'm not about to sit up here with my fucking brother. I don't even like that nigga half the time.
Could have got your mom on here.
I cussed too much.
She was talking to me the whole time during the funeral, and I'm like, all right.
Oh, speaking of the funeral, you know who you was sitting next to? There was a dude you was sitting next to.
No idea.
That's Carlton. That's the one dude. That's the recycled best friend that I'm supposed to be cool with.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Why didn't he come sit back there? Who's the other person that was sitting back there?
He showed up late, remember?
Yeah, but he went to the front and then came all the way to the back.
Right, I don't know.
He could have sat up there. It was enough space. Well, whatever.
Mental health check, guys. But anyway.
that'll be later.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, he showed, that was him, by the way. So, anyway. I
should have introduced myself.
Well, fuck that. Anyway, I just for context, my fiance's mom passed away. And so,
condolences.
Yeah, that's so sad. And I know I sound real facetious right now, but
no, it was sad. Like, y'all almost had me crying, and I was like, dang, I got somewhere to be later. So I was trying to like hold it together. I was on my way. Like, I had to pick up some stuff for my plants, and then I was gonna be on my way to a date with a Puerto Rican guy.
Oh,
who is a Capricorn, by the way? I don't know where the fuck they keep coming from, but they keep coming for me.
Oh, we'll talk about that. We'll definitely talk about that.
Yeah, that's gonna be a part of my. I don't know why I'm gonna make that a part of it, because something happened this morning and I gotta fucking talk about it, because I'm about to dog the fuck out of this woman.
Oh, okay, all right. So,
So anyway, I was sick. How was your past couple weeks?
They've been very, very hectic. Very, very hectic. But a couple of developments. I got contacts.
I see. I was like, that's why when I was walking up, I was like, who the fuck is that?
Oh,
I thought it was you, and I was about to talk to you, and then I'm like, dang, I'm walking up to a random person though. This is awkward. And then I got close enough to see your face, and I was like, oh, that's Gio.
Well, yes, I got contacts. I've ridded myself of glasses.
How long have you been wearing glasses?
My entire life.
Oh, so and this is your first time with contacts?
Yes.
Oh, okay. You ready to be out here?
Bruh, when I tell you, when I first put them in my eyes for the first time, yes, I am. Anyway,
oh my god!
When I put them in my, don't tell Danielle. Yo, when I first put them in my eyes the first time, I saw myself in a mirror for the first time.
You were like, "Is that me?"
Yeah, but I wasn't up close. I was just like, "Oh shit, that's what I look like."
It's like, oh, okay,
nigga. Now I'm wearing sunglasses. I went to, matter of fact, as soon as I got done being at the eye doctor, I went to Danielle's job. I was like, yo, I'm about to pull up in your job. I'm about to just stare at you for like 20 minutes.
Oh my God.
And that's what I did. I just was
my God.
I was like, look, I see you. I read every fucking sign I could just to prove that I could see.
Just look at how plastic helps save a life. Make somebody feel better about themselves.
Well, it does make me feel better.
Yeah.
So... But that's really the highlight of my last 2 weeks. I went to Cedar Point. I rode all the rides.
Okay, woo. What's your favorite roller coaster?
Okay, before my favorite roller coaster was the Magnum, but I totally felt out of love with that ride.
That shit is trash.
Well, it's not that it's trash. It's that it's so small and I have long legs. Oh. So the whole ride, like my knees were banging up against
That ride ain't that great.
It's a great ride. But my favorite one is the Raptor.
My favorite will always be the Millennium Force. That ride is fucking beautiful. I love it so much.
It's a great roller coaster.
And the Maverick wasn't bad.
They still have the Maverick?
Yeah. The Maverick was.
I guess it was closed when I was there.
Oh, okay.
It was closed, and I think Steel Vengeance. No, the Top Thrill Dragster was closed.
Okay, that one is like often closed, so I ain't worried about that one.
But we got there super early, and so we got.
That's smart.
Yeah, it was like we got there right when it opened.
That's smart as fuck, actually.
So it worked out.
I need to not cuss though. I'm trying not to cuss.
Oh, so yeah. Tai is trying to modify herself because she has another show.
So I can stream on YouTube.
Well,
I'm gonna call my show Nappy Nintendo. And I'm gonna play all Nintendo games, like from when Nintendo started to now.
Well, nigga, shout out to Nappy Nintendo.
Thank
I can't wait to watch this shit. All right, I'm down. Okay, so
I don't know how that's gonna be because I need to cuss people out. And like really dog people. Like I really need them to know.
You're gonna cuss them out at 18-bit?
16-bit.
16-bit.
18-bit.
64-bit.
I'll go cuss them out easily. Like, cause they have the Mario Kart tournament, so I will be in there with my mouth just like, okay, my nigga, next up.
Anyway.
Can you say nigga on YouTube?
Yeah, I know people who say nigga on YouTube a lot.
All right.
You know, okay. So we've been rambling. What are we talking about today? We haven't seen each other in a while.
Yeah.
So
last week or last episode we talked about Gio's daddy issues. Touched on mine just a tad bit, but we're gonna get into mine because people seem to think, I put a poll up on IG. People seem to think that it's easier to have a dad in your life than to not have one in your life.
You said, say that again?
People think it's easier. People think your life is easier when you have a dad in your life versus not having a dad.
There could be, that could work, but no. I think that there are like, I was talking to a guy today, Mr. Brooks from my old radio show, and we were talking about that because he asked me like some of the topics we talk about on the show, and I brought up the last episode, and so that we went into a rabbit hole about me and my father and all the rest of that shit, and so I talked to him like, he's like, I had my dad, but like he died when I was 20, but I didn't really know him like that, and he was in my life. And so I was like, what is that dynamic? And so he was like, yeah, my dad, he grew, he was an older dude, obviously. Mr. Brooks is 65. But he was an older guy, and the way he just did things was like distant. Yeah. So they didn't get closer, and even the closeness that they had towards the time he died wasn't even that fucking close. Okay. So that's why he is as close as he is to his son now.
See, that's why I'm saying, like, I would not say that it's easier. I would just say that it's different.
Okay. So, well, that's what we're talking about today. So, yeah. I can't wait to hear Ty's side of the story. I know I kind of bogarted the last episode.
Oh, I got some shit to say.
So, all right, cool. So when we're gonna go to break real quick, and when we come back, we're going to dive deep into the story of Tyra King and her daddy issues. So
I'm gonna try not to dog him.
Bruh,
I might just have to cuss. You know what? Fuck it. Yeah, this don't feel right to me. Like I don't feel like myself if I'm not like cussing. I'm not gonna cuss as much though. I'm still gonna cuss though. So let me do that.
Well, hey, that's what this show is for. It's for you to be able to cuss and be yourself.
True.
Okay?
But I feel like we're a little too ratchet. What if we wanted to fucking sell out and be on the radio or some shit one day?
See, Ty, that's the good thing about this whole thing is that, like, I know when to turn it on and turn it off. I'm a professional.
I feel like I can't turn it off on here now because I already established myself as a certain type of person.
Yeah, you shouldn't have to. You shouldn't have to.
Free and me. That's the type of person I established myself as. But you know what? Fuck it. Next segment. Let's go.
All right, so we're going to go to break. We'll be right back with the Black Alternative.
They call me cold-blooded shorty. Oh, cold-blooded shorty, shorty. Oh, cold-blooded shorty. I don't got no feelings. Told you not to even catch a feeling, 'cause I hurt your feelings. Yeah, I hurt your feelings. They call me cold-blooded shorty. Oh, and I don't mean to be that way, but that's all a bitch knows. They call me cold-hearted shorty. I don't give a fuck about nothing. I don't give a fuck about nothing. Cold-blooded shorty. Oh, they call me cold-blooded shorty. Oh, yeah, cold-blooded shorty, shorty. Oh, cold-blooded shorty. I don't got no feelings. Told you not to even catch a feeling, 'cause I hurt your feelings. Yeah, I hurt your feelings. They call me cold-blooded shorty. Oh, yeah, and I'm really sorry, sorry. Oh, yeah, if I hurt your feelings, why'd you catch a feeling? Told you not to even catch a feeling. Now you got me dealing with all of your feelings. You know I'm cold-blooded shorty. Oh, yeah, cold-blooded shorty, shorty. Oh, yeah, cold-blooded shorty. I don't got no feelings. Told you not to even catch a feeling, 'cause I hurt your feelings. Yeah, I hurt your feelings. You know I'm cold-blooded shorty. Oh, yeah, cold-blooded shorty, shorty. Oh, yeah, cold-blooded shorty. I don't got no feelings. I don't want no motherfucking feelings. Motherfucking feeling. I said motherfucking feeling. You know I'm cold-blooded shorty. Oh, yeah, cold-blooded shorty, shorty. Oh, yeah, cold-blooded shorty. I don't got no feelings. Told you not to even catch a feeling, 'cause I hurt your feelings. Yeah, I hurt your feelings. They call me cold-blooded shorty.
Back with the Black Alternative, we got a doozy for you niggas when it comes to nigga shit. We were just talking about this.
Yeah. I'm ready for the nigga shit.
Exactly.
I'm ready to go in on that nigga shit.
Hell yeah.
Niggas.
But that's in like 15 minutes.
Wait a minute. That mean you don't got the nigga shit. Nigga shit. Nigga shit.
When I find my battery, we will. But I can't find it for some shit.
But what about for the last episode? Because you got to put that together.
Damn. Oh, I can take it. I got it. All
right. Okay. So sorry.
All right. So back to daddy issues. All right,
daddy issues. Okay.
Go for it.
So I grew up with my dad pretty much my whole life. He was there. He worked a lot. He's an electrician. He's a great guy.
Oh, where does he live now?
Right now he lives in San Jose, California.
Okay.
He and my mom divorced when I was like 13. And then we all moved. Well, he and I, from my family, moved to Vegas. Okay. And then his girlfriend and her 2 kids moved with us.
Before you go on, I don't know how many people heard like that particular point from the last episode, but tell them how that worked out.
So my dad and I were best friends.
Gotcha. And you weren't like the best of friends, like the best friend with your mom.
Right. Okay. Like my mom and I weren't that close back then. Gotcha. Like I felt like she had some type of spite against me or some built up animosity towards me. So I don't know. I didn't really connect with her that well. So
you chose to go live with your dad?
I chose to go with my dad.
Okay.
And that was like one of the best and worst decisions I ever made. Best because like I learned so much from life being out there with him and his girlfriend and everything. Worst, I've been through so much shit. There are experiences I would have liked to never have. That I had when I was living out there with my dad. But when my dad was here with his girlfriend, I thought his girlfriend was like the best person ever. Like I was calling her mom and stuff.
Oh wow!
Like her and I, we were like close. Like I adopted her as my second best friend, basically. And I didn't see it at the time, but the power of the pussy turned my dad against my sister. That was like the first red flag for me.
Wait. How did that... Okay.
Like, saying little stuff, being manipulative, and my dad was sitting there fucking believing everything she was saying. She had me going too, but I was a kid.
Wait,
so I feel like my dad should have saw more clearly than I did.
Wait, okay. Like, the girlfriend?
The girlfriend.
Was having you turned
my dad against my sister.
Oh, okay, I get
like
it.
Saying little shit and like pointing out like shit that she peeped being around my sister. My sister don't talk that much.
I got
and
you.
Of course, like my sister is on my mom's side, so of course my sister ain't gonna like immediately like my dad's girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
But like I just remember my dad yelling at my sister for not like trying to be buddy with his girlfriend and shit like that.
Okay.
And like yelling at her about like dumb shit. And it kind of turned my sister off too from talking to my dad. So, boom, ended that relationship. Fucked it up. Like, I didn't really notice it at the time. I was like, whatever, she's cool, blah, blah. We moving to Vegas together. Dumb as fuck. I was a young, naive Cancer, just like loving everybody. That's back when I was super nice and passive and just a pushover. Goddamn.
Times have changed.
We moved to Vegas and shit hit the fan. That bitch turned on me, like in literally like the blink of an eye, and she started to turn my dad against me.
Wow.
Like saying like how I was just cutting up in school and all this other shit, and like, ooh, I just remember feeling so betrayed by my dad. The fact that he would let some fucking female.
Is there an age difference between those? Well, is there an age difference between those two?
I think they like 7 years apart.
Who's the oldest?
My dad.
Oh, okay. All right.
But like my dad, I didn't think
interesting dynamic there.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think my dad would be that easily manipulated. But like when I be talking to Tarina, I'm like, that woman must have the best vagina and the best head game in life, because ain't no fucking way I would let a nigga turn me against my kids.
I'm gonna give you like a secret. This is just me. That shit don't matter.
Well, it must have been something she was doing.
It's more. Trust me, it
had to be something she was doing to make that nigga so like fucking crazy in love over her ass that he would choose her over his kids.
Well, the reason why,
because he was not taking my side.
Was she like? Is she a good looking woman?
Yeah, she attractive.
So that's the thing.
She getting old though.
She getting old, but like he's already 7 years older than her.
Okay.
He got like I like my cousin, but my cousin he'll put somebody over us if they pretty look.
It didn't start off this way, but my daddy, like, it pretty much turned into a sugar daddy situation for them too.
There it is.
And like, what the fuck? Like, you know what type of amazing I am? And I can't get a nigga to pay my rent, pay all my bills, pay my car note, put gas in my car, put food on my table, and take care of my kids, and I ain't got no job. If I could get a nigga to do that, and you know what makes me mad about my dad? Also,
you need to up your game then.
I love you, daddy, but at the same time, like, he knows how hard I work. And he knows my work ethic, and he knows that I'm fucking independent. So by him helping me, he said that he helps me more than he helps my sister and brother, which I believe. But he usually helps me with school and if I'm having trouble, like, making a bill. This bitch ain't have to do shit, but fuck this nigga. And she got everything paid. She had her whole life and her kids' lives paid for. So I gotta pick and choose what I want him to help me with. And I'm out here fucking struggling.
Are you Do you find yourself envious of that situation?
Yes.
Why?
Because I feel like I'm his child and he should want to see me succeed. And the steps that I've taken in life and even what I'm doing right now, he knows that I'm going to be successful. I'm struggling just a little too much right now. That's how I feel.
And so because I don't know, are they still together?
Technically, they just broke up and she moved to Dallas.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So do you think that he pushed you into like the secondary role and she was in like the primary role, and that's why you find yourself a little bit cross about that? Go ahead and be honest.
I'm gonna say yes.
I mean, that's fair because like I'll give you like, okay, my mom, I grew up with my mom, so it has only been me, my mom, and my brother forever. So when I went to college, she found this new nigga or whatever, right? So I come home, he's a police officer. Well, he was a police officer. I showed up and this nigga is in my house. He's sitting on my couch in my spot. I'm like, he's a very nice guy to me. You know what I mean? Never, always was polite, always was cool to me. We didn't have too much of like a relationship, like more of a like, hey, how you doing? All right, I'm gone. Cause I was in school. But anyway, I was like at times like my mom would bring his food upstairs. My mom hated when we ate upstairs, but she would bring his food upstairs on a plate. All the rest of this shit. You
would be like, damn, I couldn't do half this shit.
I'm like, yeah. I mean, like he'll smoke in the house or whatever. I'm like, my mom hates smoke. You know what I'm saying? Like all this.
She loves him though.
Whatever. and it was just like, all right, this nigga's here. You know what I'm saying? He's in my spot.
But like, I feel like his love, like I understand romantic love and all that shit. Like I would have done, well, literally the only relationship I had, that's the only thing I have to reference. But I would have did anything for Rayshawn. Okay. But turn against my kids, that's tough. No.
That is tough.
Like, I feel like my love for my kids would have been stronger than my love for a nigga.
Okay.
Not saying that I should be out here just falling in love with niggas. They shouldn't be niggas. They should be outstanding gentlemen or whatever.
So, okay. All right. Taking that into account in your relationship with your father, do you think that that's had like any type of like bearing on your dating life, Rayshawn and beyond?
So, okay, let me say this. Me and Terreno weren't allowed to date till we turned 16. I didn't have my first date till I was like fucking 19, 20.
I was 23. I was 23.
I was kind of ugly as fuck as a kid. People didn't really want to talk to me in that way, but
we got to post ugly pictures of ourselves on Instagram.
Yes, we do. I keep forgetting to do that. But with my dad, like he was so strict with a lot of things. Like we weren't able to wear certain like nail polish colors. We weren't able to wear certain types of clothes. Like, do you remember Bugle Boy jeans?
I do.
Those are the fucking jeans we had to wear for most of our lives. Okay. They had to be loose fitting and all this other shit. So we were, since my mom stayed with my mom and sister stayed together, so my sister got better fitting clothes. I was a fucking little ugly,
Oh, you were a tomboy, essentially.
Pretty much, because I didn't have the freedom to express myself through my style.
Gotcha.
But my dad and I, like, when I felt betrayed by him, I fucking, like, that's when I lost my shit. And I stopped talking to him. The biggest fight we ever had, I had a fucking panic attack for the first time in my life. I didn't even know what those things were. But, like, I remember yelling at him, being mad. This is the first time I actually yelled at my dad. And then he had put his finger in my face and he was like, you better calm your fucking voice. And then I took one deep breath and he's like, yeah, you better breathe. Oh, and then I took another one and then I just kept taking deep breaths and he's like, you better stop. And I was like, I can't.
You better stop.
You better so I was just like taking deep breaths and like anytime I would move or anything, like I would just start freaking out again. And that was like, that shit was crazy. I was fucking mad. And, like, ever since then, I've been crying when I get mad.
Oh, you were actually really, really mad. Okay.
I was mad as fuck. Like, the next day, I looked fucking terrible. Like, my skin looked drained. Like, I looked white. Mm-hmm. It was crazy because I never looked white before. My eyes were puffy because I was, like, crying. And I was like, I don't know. I was losing my shit. And that, like, after I moved out, after I graduated high school, I was like, fuck you. I'm done. And I did not talk to him for a good ass 3 years.
Damn. So,
like, he would call me and I would be like, Like, I didn't want to speak to him. I hated
after this moment.
My dad. Yeah.
So, all right. So, back to the adverse effects that particular experience and others had on you. Like, for instance, the fight, and then you feeling that he betrayed you for for the woman.
For vagina.
Pretty much. Okay. How did that affect you in your adult life? Like, in your dating life, your educational life, personal life, as far as, like, your working and all the rest of the stuff, like...
So, in my day, like, in all of my lives, mm-hmm. I just felt like I wasn't good enough for anything.
Really?
Like, my dad was supposed to be, like, my person. That was supposed to be somebody that loved me unconditionally. Right. And the fact that he turned on me and, like, pretty much betrayed me made me feel like, oh, okay. Well, fuck everything and everybody. And I was really just trying to figure stuff out. So, people, of course, have tried to date me before I got with Rayshawn. Mm-hmm. But, like, Rayshawn was the first person I felt feelings for. But on top of that, like, I know not to let no nigga, like, do me dirty or shit like that. But I felt like Rayshawn really loved me. But when he had started betraying me, it probably psychologically reminded me of my dad betraying me. Uh-huh. My dad was still around, and he said he loved me and all this other shit. And so I'm like, okay, I can stick it out with this nigga. Maybe he'll get better one day. I love him. He loves me. But he's just a little shitty.
And so, okay, so you took that... I mean, seriously, you took that type of attitude almost into your relationship.
Right. And so, like...
And then your subsequent ones as well.
Exactly.
Oh,
so,
okay.
like...
You definitely do have fucking daddy issues.
I let niggas, like, they don't run over me because I will still tell them about themselves.
Because
like,
you got guards up from that experience with your dad. You never dealt with that shit.
I did deal with that shit, though. When I had moved back to Vegas after me and Rayshawn broke up. Uh-huh. Because I had this deep-ass conversation with my dad. Like, I opened up to him about everything, and I just started crying on the phone. And he had apologized and everything. We had, like, this little heart-to-heart. Oh, and that's when we really started to rebuild our relationship. Because before that, I wasn't talking to him that much.
So, let me ask you this. Do you think that okay, y'all have, like, a close relationship now?
Yeah.
So, do you think that...
He might be mad because of this episode.
Oh, no. I mean, it all ties into
right.
everything, the the bigger narrative of it all. Mm-hmm. So, let me ask you this. You think now, with your relationship now and different experiences you have with your father, do you think that you can carry that now into newer experiences in dating and all the rest of that stuff as you go along?
Yes, of course. Because I feel like being able to communicate what really bothered me and what followed me around pretty much my whole life up until I actually dealt with it, like, it lets me know that when I do get into a relationship, I can talk to him and tell him. Like, I want to be able to have that type of relationship with another guy.
Okay.
So, like, where I can come and talk to him and share with him how I feel and everything. And he can do the same with me. And we really just, like, try to see each other's point of view and, like, connect off of that. Like, I feel like it really helped me with my communication skills. Communicating, like, my feelings and stuff. Mm-hmm. Even though, like, I don't know, shit with Rayshawn fucked me up. And my dad had told me niggas ain't shit. And I was like, no, some niggas are shit.
Oh.
I'm meant to be with this nigga.
Well, that's because your dad never met me. But anyway.
My God. Gio ain't shit either.
I am.
He hear it on the podcast.
Yo. Whatever.
I'm just kidding.
Whatever. So, let me ask you this. This is like, because I think we got like 4 more minutes left. So, when you felt betrayed by your father, mm-hmm. how did that work into rebuilding a relationship with your mom? Because I noticed that you and your mom are pretty close now.
Yes. So, after I graduated high school, I moved to California. I went to Santa Monica College for a little bit.
All right, Parkers.
And then Then I
Good
moved.
Parkers.
I forgot all about that show. And then I moved back here to be with my mom and stuff. Because she was telling me all this stuff that she could help me with. And I really just felt lost. Like, I was a fucking... Like, with my best friend that I lived with in California, I was a fucking bitch to her. I was so mean. But it was because, like, I was still fucked up from being with my dad and his girlfriend. And I really did have trust issues. So, coming here and, like, talking with my mom, and we would hang out more... And she took me to get sushi for the first time. Like, I had all these different experiences with my mom that I didn't have before. And we really were able to, like, talk and connect and, like, develop a relationship. Gotcha. So, in the time that I wasn't fucking with my dad, which is, like, when I graduated in 2009, till damn near pretty much, fucking 2016. No, I was talking to him a little bit more, though. Okay. Around 2012, but it took literally like 3 years for me to even want to speak to that nigga.
Like, y'all didn't have like substantive conversations,
right?
It was more like, "Hey, how you doing?"
Yeah,
okay.
I would just keep it short.
Gotcha. Okay, so when he moved out of the way, your mom kind of elevated and became your person, right?
And I feel like he should have did more to try to connect with me, especially while I was still living with him, but he didn't do that. Cause, like, I don't know, I feel like he's the adult, so he should, like, put in more effort. Of course, I'm gonna be, like, a mangy-ass teen that, like, trying to figure out her emotions and shit like that. But I feel like he should have been there for me. Like, I never had my dad emotionally in my life.
Well, like, he
was a provider.
To the point that I had about with Mr. Brooks and his father, or whatever, like, sometimes people aren't equipped. They just don't have, like, the wherewithal to be able to be that for
daughters.
You. Well, nigga, if we could decide that shit, I mean, damn.
Like, if I didn't...
That'd be great.
If I didn't...
there would be no girls on the earth we couldn't populate.
If I didn't have that time with my mom, though, I feel like I would not be in touch with myself emotionally and mentally. Because, like, with my dad, everything was just, like, physical. Like, oh, I put this roof over your head. Oh, I give you food. Oh, I take you to school. It was literally just like boom, boom, boom. It was like everything was physical and everything was discipline. Like, I never really grew up in an affectionate household either. So that was part of my wrongdoings in my relationship, my past relationship with Rayshawn, because I wasn't that affectionate.
Damn, that's another topic for another episode.
But yeah, let's save it.
So we gonna go to break.
Damn.
Do you have anything else that you want to say about this?
Oh, nah.
Did you get it out?
I feel like I said enough.
Well, Mr. King, we're not trying to dump on you at all. This is
Gio not trying to.
I'm not at all. If you're listening to the episode, hey man, you a father that was there. You know what I'm saying? So you did something. Yeah, for real.
I needed you a little bit more, but, you know, you did what you knew to do. So I appreciate that in you, and I still love you, Dad.
So all right, we're going to be right back with Nigga Shit. This is the Black Alternative. Yeah. What's good with everybody? This is Gio from the Black Alternative, and one of the things we need for our show is music. We need independent music. Anybody, if you got music, if you got poems, if you got anything, we want to include it in the show so everybody can get some type of exposure. And also, we need something to break the show up with. So if you got anything, send it to my email. What is the Black Alternative email?
blkalternative@gmail.com. You could DM us at blkalternative. That's ALTERNATIVE.
Go ahead with your spelling stuff.
Oh my God.
Yeah, send it there. We need your music, all right? Thank you.
Attention, all you niggas.
Check it out, my nigga.
All you niggas.
Nigga shit, nigga shit, nigga shit, nigga shit, nigga shit, nigga shit. Nigga shit, 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 nigga shit.
So, we're back with the Black Alternative. My bad.
Yes, we are.
In nigga shit this week, I know a lot of y'all have heard about this Dave Chapelle like Netflix series. Did you see it?
Yes, I did.
Like, yo, I don't understand why motherfuckers is really mad at Dave Chapelle for doing Dave Chappelle shit.
Right,
you
like he always been that open and just like he speaks freely. That's how he speaks. He's not PC in the slightest.
Dave Chapelle is getting a taste of white people buying your album. You understand what I'm saying? Like how Lil Wayne became Skater Lil Wayne as opposed to Hot Boy Lil Wayne.
Okay.
He neutered himself to get to the crowds that buy his albums, and those are white people. Think about this: Dave Chappelle, niggas love Dave Chappelle, right? Yeah. But guess who loves Dave Chappelle even more than niggas? Because real niggas, yeah, we fuck with Dave Chappelle, right? Mm-hmm. But we fuck with Bernie Mac even more. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Bernie Mac's comedy is way different than Dave Chappelle's. It's not so socially conscious to the mainstream. That's where Bernie was, as opposed to Dave Chappelle. He was more mainstream. He appealed to white people.
It's not even like that for real though. Because Dave Chappelle, like his show, I feel like it didn't really appeal to white people. It just like made fun of.
But that's the thing. White people love the Chappelle show as much as black people because they were like, oh shit, this dude is funny. Like for instance, what black?
He was talking about black shit.
He was talking about black shit, but he was also Shia's about to die over there. But I'm gonna save her real quick.
I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Keep going.
You good?
I'm gonna try to hold him in.
Ew. Anyway,
Dave
Chappelle, he was talking about, like, I was watching the Black Bush skits or the racial draft on the Chappelle show. That shit was hilarious, but it included white people.
Right, because it had to though.
It had to, but that's the thing. It drew white people in, and he was on Comedy Central.
Well, yeah, and he can make fun of any like race of people or any type of person.
Indeed.
So that's what makes him like more inclusive. Bernie Mac really just talked about what he knows.
Hold on, that's my point. You would just hit the nail on the head right there. Bernie Mac talked about what he knew, which was niggas and nigga shit. Shout out to the show. Anyway, what's his face? Dave Chappelle was very inclusive. The problem with being inclusive and being integrated and all the rest of that shit is that you open yourself up to other people's opinions.
True, but Dave Chappelle is.
And I'm not trying
Ohio.
to. He is from Ohio. He's from Yellow Springs. He has a Yellow Springs, Ohio way of thinking, and it came out in this particular special. He was like, I don't fuck with abortions like that. Oh my God!
But he ain't got a problem.
He said I ain't against it either.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I mean that was a great.
He's not closed minded though. Like
he's not. No, he believes in what he believes in.
Right. He's still black at the end of the day. Yeah. And he know black shit. He's not trying to be no other race.
Think about this. Most niggas ain't into abortions either. We're not.
True, because y'all niggas was talking hella shit. But you know what? I'm gonna say that for another episode.
There you go. Most niggas not into abortion, but trust me, most niggas ain't got no problem with it either when they fuck shit up.
Of course not.
Hey girl, let's move on. Anyway, the point is that like what pisses me off is that what Dave Chappelle does. How the fuck you gonna click on his shit and get mad at him for doing his shit? Like, yeah.
Like, people always want to comment on stuff, though. People love being mad at somebody.
I don't understand
anybody that's speaking out and not trying to be politically correct, people love to attack that person.
Well, I mean, I don't understand, like, why people can't just let shit be. You know what I mean? There's going to be incendiary things that come out.
The soft ass society that we live in, you think they just gonna let shit be? And, you're saying what?
And see, Ty, I think that those people there, they are fucking entitled to have the offended position. Let me tell you this: me and you grew up as nerds,
right?
We didn't have time to be victims.
Exactly. I had to fucking
right.
We constantly had to defend ourselves. I can't tell you how many fights I've been in just for, like, not doing shit. Like, I never talked to anybody. And I got in like 9 fucking fights in my whole life. And it was all in like elementary.
Exactly. It doesn't make no fucking sense. And it's just, for me, that's why I grew up, like you said, constantly having to defend myself. I learned how to talk shit because people talk shit about me.
I mean, that's where my quick wit came from.
People called me gay. They said I was ugly. They said a whole bunch of shit about me.
I can't tell you how many times I've been called a man. Now, it's like, I'm immune to it now.
Now, check this out. How many times could me and you, when we were kids, go sit in the corner and cry? Or do we have to get up because the people around us was like, get your ass up, the fuck wrong with you? You bitch ass nigga.
The shit will hurt my feelings all the time, but I never cried in front of people.
Yeah, you suck it up and you move on.
Just
and that's what I'm trying.
Went home and got depressed.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. But at the same time, it's just like, Dave Chapelle is a comedian.
Right.
He's not out here like, look, I've never liked Louis C.K. because I think he was just gross for no reason. But
he had a charm to him.
Yeah, of course he does.
He was on Parks and Rec, so I liked him on there.
But this nigga's out here pulling his dick out and jacking off in front of women.
But he told women that he would do that.
Yeah, he did. And they
look, fucking chastised that man, though.
Of course they did, but they're trying to do the same thing to Chappelle. They trying to, like, drag this motherfucker for nothing. Of course he told...
Literally speaking.
He told one bad joke to me, and that was the Michael Jackson one. I'm like, nigga, we're a little too far there for me. But... I know what I'm getting myself into.
Yeah, and like he
show.
was saying, I feel like he only said those jokes because he didn't believe that Michael Jackson really did that stuff.
No,
so he made a joke about it.
But also, it's a joke,
right?
What we have gotten to a point in society where we are so serious about ourselves that we are constantly looking down at our feet to walk forward.
And it's like, I don't know. Like, I don't give a fuck about people no more. Like, I don't care what, like, rubs people the wrong way. Because, like, some things are going to offend you. You do not have control over everything. No. You cannot fucking protest everything and get shit shut down. Y'all niggas still ain't get Chick-fil-A shut down. Like, I feel like everybody and their mama has been discriminated against by Walmart. Y'all niggas are still showing up in boatloads to fucking buy shit from Walmart. Y'all niggas ain't shit. Y'all ain't shit unless y'all benefiting off the company that's like doing all this dirty shit. Y'all ain't shit for real.
Hell no.
And y'all ain't down for the cause for real. Y'all just down for like whoever you can fucking, I don't know, whoever's career you can try to end. Y'all down for doing that shit. But if it affects you and like the shit you gotta get,
if it doesn't go towards the convenience,
exactly, then it's just like, oh,
yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Nigga.
Yeah, like I'm going at like
I'm gonna tear down his life.
Like, that doesn't make any sense. And also, I have my own quote in here, so you put it on there, because I was real deep on that last shit that I just said. Well, like, how can we continue to look at our feet while we trying to walk forward?
Oh, that's going to be your quote?
That's it right there, nigga. That shit was wild.
Why wouldn't you save it for the ending?
I don't know.
Just make sure you remember
I don't know.
So you can add it to the end.
But the thing about it is, it makes so much sense, though. We're trying to move forward as a society by being politically correct. But it's doing nothing but having us walk into walls. We're not moving in the direction we need to go into. And a lot of
people are stepping on eggshells. Like people
you looking at your feet. Let me do this step lightly.
People need to open up, and we need to have these like serious conversations. Otherwise, people are gonna be quiet and they're gonna be to themselves, and they're gonna find other people that's like them and just talk about like we not growing.
We'll be in a continued state of retardation.
Exactly. That's why I feel like we having so much more mass shootings and shit, because I don't know, we not all open to having these like heavy discussions.
Because
like,
that's literally what it is.
That collide, though.
The mass shootings and all that stuff, that's a symptom of this. It's like you said, it's like literally the blow up point. Right. Like, I don't know these niggas.
That's why we got so much depression and so much more mental illness and stuff, especially in the black community though. So, okay.
You know what? I know what the problem is. It's white people. It's white.
They always the problem.
I mean, yes,
they're the majority.
But the problem with white people is that like it's identity politics and all the rest of this stuff, because that's really what this boils down to.
True.
It's seeping its way into the black community. I've never seen so many black people go after Dave Chapelle.
True.
Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Y'all didn't know Dave Chapelle back in 2004?
That's like...
The nigga literally did a racial draft.
He was doing foul shit on the show, and, like, our quote-unquote black leaders were getting upset about it. And he was like, fuck it, I'm gonna still do the show. And people just watched it and thought it was funny. Just like people watch the Boondocks and think it's funny.
Bing! I mean, come on. Oh, and they're coming back with the Boondocks, by the way.
I know.
Yeah, so.
I'm ready for it. I'm here for it.
So am I. They're going to reimagine the entire show. We'll talk about that later. But still, man, that took up the whole nigga shit thing. Did you have anything?
Cool. Oh, yeah, I had something.
Go ahead.
Real quick, so me, Michael, Tarena, and the boys, we decided to start going running early in the morning at 6 a.m.
Okay.
Tarena still does not have a phone, so I gave her my phone to use just in case she needed us. Because me and Michael were going to run, and she was just going to walk with the stroller. Okay. With the babies.
Shout out to Tristan.
Right. And Tyson.
My bad. I got, Tristan.
You still got to come meet Tyson.
I have to meet the little man.
You keep leaving him out. But anyway.
I have like a bond with Tristan because like he and my niece Quinn are like so close together in age.
True, and they were both born under like similar circumstances.
Right.
Like they were both born like a month early and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But this female, I almost said bitch.
Oh no.
We ran all the way around, met up with her towards the end, and she was like, "Hey, so how cracked was your phone before?"
Oh.
And I'm like, "Why?" And then she fucking cracked the whole back of my phone.
How?
And she's like, she dropped it.
Oh,
and I'm like, okay. Bitch didn't apologize. She didn't say shit. She made it my fault and said, you should have a case on your phone. My nigga, it's my phone. I paid for that shit. I cracked it. I paid for it. I can pay for it to get fixed. If you can't pay for my shit to get fixed, my nigga, you better be apologizing to me and trying to get your nigga to pay for it. Michael offered to pay for it, and he's going to pay for it. But the fact that this bitch did not even apologize and try to make it my fault, she do that shit all the time. And I feel like she ain't got no respect for other people's shit. And that shit make me mad every time. And I'm fucking tired of her. And I gotta move the fuck out. I'm ready to move.
Oh, okay.
I'm applying to Oregon State. I thought that I could get my degree online.
I'm about to say, man, nigga, you can't go to Oregon.
I thought I could get my degree online, though, but I can't.
Oh,
so shit. If I go to Oregon State, I would have to live there.
Damn, how we gonna do this show?
I don't know.
Damn.
FaceTime me.
My nigga.
No, I was just kidding. But I don't know if I'm gonna get in. And I'm looking for a full ride scholarship right now. So if I don't get that, I'm damn sure not going.
Okay. Well,
but that school is 1% black. That state is 3% black. It would be me and a fucking borough of white people. Like, I will be drowning in white people.
Oh, who wants to do that? On that note, let's go.
I'm just ready to move, though. Like, as far away as possible.
Well, don't do that. Your people need you.
Who fucking need me? Like, I really, like, that's another reason why I was thinking about going to Oregon State. I ain't got shit here. I got the podcast here. And, like, my friends here. But I barely see y'all. Barely see my best friend.
Nigga, that's because you...
Can't remember the last time we hung out. Right. Oh, it was for my birthday.
Let's do this. We're going to go to break and we're going to talk about this off air. We'll be right back. Black alternative, nigga.
Nigga shit. 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 Nigga shit.
If you have any questions about life or the show, please feel free to DM us at BLK Alternative on IG or email us at blkalternative@gmail.com. Also, feel free to send us any comments, concerns, frustrations, or constructive criticisms, but only if it's constructive, because if not, I will happily and openly dog you in front of everybody that I know and everyone that listens to the show. I ain't gonna say your full name, but I'm gonna make it pretty close. So, constructive. Thank you.
Back to the Black Alternative. I know y'all heard when we were going to break. I got my own mental health check for time based off of that conversation.
Oh, great. You know what? Let me go first
Yeah,
since
go ahead.
you
Go ahead.
took over nigga shit.
My bad. You helped.
I do feel a lot better in life. As far as everything, like, I feel like this show really has helped me release a lot of things. And I don't know. I do feel less worried in life about, like, any fucking thing. But I just got this new stone. Like, this is a Aztec god for fertility.
Oh, shit.
Not babies, though. I can have a fertile bank account.
Oh, okay,
I can have a fertile wallet. Okay, yeah. I can have a fertile brain. Shit like that. And I forgot the name of this stone, but this stone, like, diminishes worries. Which is something that I really needed. Because, like, I was worried about every fucking thing. And it really, like, took that away from me. And being able to journal and doing yoga more. And I'm going to start swimming with my best friend. My friend from school. I'm going to start swimming with her next week in between classes. Like, being active and just doing stuff.
Keeping your mind off of regular shit.
Exactly. But, like...
monotony.
Yeah, those needless worries. Like, it's all leaving me. And I do feel a lot better and a lot clearer and a lot more level-headed now. And,
I mean, I can understand
I
that.
Clearly now the rain is coming.
Well, that's interesting. It's not raining. But,
it's gonna rain for the next 3 days.
So, I mean, honestly, all you gotta do, Ty, is for real keep yourself busy.
True. So I don't think about all the shit I don't have. But one thing that's really fucking me up, and it's been fucking me up lately, the consumer in me, I feel like it's dying. I do not have the money that I used to have to spend on clothes and other bullshit. And I need it. I need more nail polish. I need more clothes. I need hair color. I want to buy shit. And I can't buy shit because I don't have that extra money.
Well, you know you need to go back to being a sub at the library because they make $20 an hour now. Did you hear about that? Yeah, they pay bumped. And now that's probably why we're going to go on strike. But anyway.
They're probably not going to take me back, though.
Just ask.
Because I fucking dog John.
Oh, Ty. See, oh my
God. Fuck that nigga. Fuck that job. I'll still try to apply though. See what happens.
Hell yeah. No, Ty loves her job and everything that comes with it.
I do love the library. And I do love the paychecks. But I don't love the way people try to micromanage there.
I don't know. I don't know with my branch.
I don't like the managers and I don't like the administration.
Oh, well.
With the board of trustees. I don't like none of them.
Oh, well, let's move on because I like my job. I love Fleet. I love Fleet. All right, so
mental health check.
Mental health check. So, all right, I had this conversation with Mr. Brooks. We had a long conversation today over a very, very large Mexican burrito.
That sounds amazing.
It was good. It was very good. But there was a very, very far-reaching conversation. But we were also talking about like friends and how when you get married and all the rest of that stuff, like how your friends, where they actually start going.
Yeah. If
you could understand. Like, so for instance, Ty is my best friend. I have a fiance now. So I think we were talking in the break was like, all right, Ty's like, I ain't got nobody to hang out with. And ever since, you done pretty much wouldn't got a fiance or girlfriend or whatever, you've been pretty much gone. And so I'm like...
Which I understand.
I mean, I got it. I got you. I get it. But it's more like, and I guess the mental health piece of this thing is like, that did concern me. What's going to happen with my friends?
I thought our friendship was like fucking over.
Why?
Cause like niggas get in a relationship and then they just be like,
"This is a joint mental health check. This is the joint. This is a joint one." So like, I mean, but like, why? Why would you ever think that though?
Cause it happened to me before though. Like, I'm not saying you were like these people, but it would be this way before. A guy would like me or something, but we would just be really cool, and I would keep him around as a friend, and then he'd get a girlfriend or something and be like, "I don't need your ass no more," or whatever. Like, he didn't need that type of companionship anymore.
Oh,
because he got a girl now.
Oh, okay.
But these ain't niggas I'm fucking either.
All right, so okay, cool. Real transparent. I actually like Tai. The first time we actually went on a date once, right?
I don't think we ever got to.
We never got to actually go on the fucking date. I asked her out. Anyway, it didn't work out that way, and it worked out how it was supposed to work,
right?
Or whatever. And look at us, we're great friends now. But I mean, I think that maybe that's like a dynamic or element to the whole thing where, now, because I mean,
a lot of my relationships with men though have kind of played out that way, and a lot of them have like just fucking like they can't get over it. Or they like hold some type of grudge against me
because they weren't able to get to the dating phase or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I mean,
they ain't shit.
I don't know. That's just not how I do things. Like I realize value in people.
Oh, you recycle?
No, that's actually quite offensive to you because you weren't recycled.
Pretty much because I wasn't used in that sense.
Well, okay, all right, fine. Yeah, that makes it that. I mean, still though, like I recognize value in people. So you are a very high quality person, and those are type of people that you want to keep around. So for me, I never want you to feel like you can't call me or call to hang out with me because you can. I don't have that type of relationship. Like me and Danielle, we're cool. Like that's going to be my wife, but also she recognizes that I still have a life too, and I respect her in the same way. But
I also feel like I know women, and because I'm not...
That was another thing that Mr. Brooks talked to me about today too.
Because I'm not an ugly as fuck female, and you hanging around me, I don't know. I feel like Danielle would feel a way about that.
But you got to understand, that's where Danielle trusts me. True. Because, one... there is another situation that I have where she does not like the other chick, and she has been recycled. Oh, that's fucked up to say.
Are you saying that Danielle likes me though?
Yes.
Oh.
So I
feel special.
She doesn't like this woman at all. Whatever, right? That's fine. I'm cool with that. I can understand. But it's like she doesn't trust that either. So therefore, I have to make sure that that's my job to keep that away.
Right.
But on your end, though, it's more like, even though because you haven't been recycled or whatever, you in that fucking term, because you haven't been recycled, even if you were recycled, I don't think she would still have a problem with you because still at the same time, Mr. Brooks told me about women. Women know each other. Like, if you go and shake another woman's hand, like, all right, go here. Go shake my hand. And then, like, women have, like, a look towards each other. It's like, there's 3 different ways. He was like, yeah, I fucked your nigga. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or, I'm still fucking your nigga. Or, I don't give a fuck about you at all. But it's the truth, ain't it?
Yeah.
Like, women do that shit. And so, like, Danielle she's very, very, very intuitive. So, she can pick up on shit. Therefore, I saw her hug you at the funeral.
Yeah, because I ran up and gave her a hug.
Right. Danielle don't hug people.
I figured she didn't, but I was like, can I get a hug?
And she really hugged you. And so I was sitting over there.
That was a real hug.
Yeah, I was like, yes. Like, I was over on the other side of your car where I was like, you should have seen me. I was like, yeah.
Thank you for watching my car, by the way. I literally left it on and everything.
Oh, well, yeah. And you was at church, too, with niggas.
Right.
But no, I mean, shoot, I just really hope you know that, like, it's not like that. Danielle trusts me.
Hold on really quick.
Go ahead.
So, we never really explained what recycling people means. Like,
say
you fucked somebody or you were in a relationship with somebody and you recycled them and found new use for them. So, they could be a great friend. They could be some type of associate. Something like that. Or, you either reuse them or you throw them away. They're either trash or they're recyclable.
Right.
Okay, go ahead.
There you go, Tai. Yeah, no, there's some people that just are not recyclable.
Yeah, I know.
And I guess I've been here before. I've talked about this. We only got like a minute left, but I have found that I had to be cool with recycled people.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Had to have this conversation with this nigga.
Yes, because I mean, damn, I don't want to be friends with somebody who is banging somebody's brains out. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God, what if the sex wasn't even that good?
It doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't fucking matter.
He couldn't even reach the brains to begin with. So the nigga was trash. So, you know.
Whatever. Okay. Look, the point is that I ain't want to be cool with that shit. But that's beside the point. Look, Ty, if you ever want to fucking hang with me, just let me know.
You need to hang out with people anyway.
Yes, I fucking do. Like, I mean, that's real shit.
But if it was such a priority for you to hang out with other people, then you should have no problem hitting me up.
But Ty, I'm boring. I have nothing.
Or you can say, hey, you want to do something today? Can you figure out something for us to do today? You can say shit like that.
That ain't how I do things.
Well, you can figure out another way to do shit.
Okay, all right, fine. This is a show exclusive. The last minute of the show. I can do that. But you can do it too.
I could do it too.
What the fuck?
But I already do so much. Remember the percentages from the last episode?
Okay. Look, this does not concern the Black Alternative. This is Gio and Ty's friendship.
Oh, great.
So,
my nigga, our friendship is 90-10. I told you I need at least 30%.
Our friendship is not 90-10.
Oh, okay. 80-20.
With that, we about to be out this bitch.
No, you gotta say the quote. You gotta say the quote.
All right, I got it. Here's the quote. This is not an anime quote or anything like that. It's just some shit I just figured out and walked into.
And he felt so strongly about
Hell yeah.
that he wanted to replace my anime quote with this quote. So go ahead.
We cannot keep looking down at our toes trying to walk forward. Bada boom. We out this bitch. The Black Alternative.
Yes, brother.
Peace out.